Hi guys, it's me again, Tracy. I'm back and I'm going to do a makeup look. I'm just winging it all today. I received two things in the mail. One of them which is all these coloured mascaras. So I've been dying to try some of these out and see if they're any good. I think they're from China or somewhere. I just ordered them on eBay and just wanted to, made in China. Just wanted to give them a trial. And I also got the Jeffree Star concealer in just the plain dead white, whatever shade it is, like just the whitest of white, which I didn't even know you could get anywhere. But when I heard that you could, I grabbed it straight away. So I'll probably do a cut crease of some sort, I don't know, a spotlight or a half a cut crease or something. I'll just play around, and I'm going to be using the Jaclyn Hill Volume II palette again. I don't have the first one, but I have done a makeup look using all the neutral shades, which if you've seen that, you know my beef with those neutral shades. They're all great, but they're all the same. They turn out the same on your eye when they're blended. So what I thought I would do would be to have a little play around with some pinks and purples, because I'm not usually one to wear, well, I wear pinks, but not purples so much. So I'll give it a try. And also I'm wearing TTDEYE lenses if my eyes look way bluer than they usually are, and they're in berry blue. So they won't be out until I think they said about the 5th of April, because they sent them to me to review, which I have a video also that I've reviewed those. So let's just get on in there and play around. So I'm going to, unfortunately, yes, this palette does not have a mirror, so I'm going to have to go into another palette, but we'll start off. I'll probably stick to like all these sort of shades, maybe go over here a little bit, but I'll just have a little play around. But I'll say what eyeshadow, like the name of the eyeshadow when I'm using it. I'll say what one it is exactly. So what should I do first? I might start with Positivi-Tea. That's a cute name written in a cute way. But let's just dig on in there and use that in the crease and see where we go. I'll try and bring that in as far as I can here into the center, like in the inner part of my eye. And if you see anything shiny up my nose here, I'm going to stick that up there, and it's my nose ring. It keeps on coming down. So I'm just going to use a smaller brush. That was the bigger Morphe brush. I'll use the Morphe 573. I'll use that one and see how I go using the same color. By the way, this is just all natural light. I'm kind of pushed out of where I usually film because my daughter's in there with her boyfriend watching a movie. So, I mean, I get the best light in here anyway in my room. It's just the background's not the best looking. So what about all this stuff with COVID-19, like the virus? It's hectic. The schools have not completely closed, but they may as well. My kids are at home. I'm not sending them. So now I'm going into Lolly Mama. And I'll just pop that out here. Kind of bring it in a little bit. They're very bright, these shades. I haven't played with these bright ones yet. I know that the neutrals are all very pigment. I just had a problem with the fact that they're all salmon neutrals, and when you blend them together from like your first transition shade to getting darker, they all just blend into one shade, so you can't see any depth and change. And if you want to change it up a little bit, then you've got to go into like the black or the plum. So there's kind of like 4 wasted shades in that palette, to me anyway. So now I'm going to go into Therapy Sesh, the purple here. God, I hate it when there's no mirror on a palette, because I have to keep on popping things down and picking up the other palette. I'm going to bring this right in on the lid. I think I need a bit, that needs a bit more. I'm not going to do anything special or out there or anything that's pretty much going to teach you anything. It's just playing around. But I love playing around with my makeup. That looks a bit funny out there at the moment, but it will come together when I go underneath here a little bit later. I'll just shove a little bit there now. So I'll go back into, actually I might go into Not My Journey. It's the darker purple. I'm really interested to see when I use the Jeffree Star concealer in white, how different it makes the colours on top look compared to a normal, more skin coloured concealer. I use the Jeffree Star concealer in white, how different it makes the colours on top look compared to a normal, more skin coloured concealer. Straight back into Not My Journey. These are really pigmented, they are nice shades. Just need to get that bigger fluffy brush and just go back into that first colour, Positivity. Just blend up a little bit higher. And I'll dip back into that. Really blend out that line. Now I'm going to just grab my Morphe M149 and go into this darkest purpley colour, Stay True. Oh, that's got a lot of, it picks up a lot of colour. These are really, I mean, I don't usually wear purples and things, but I think with this palette I actually could. Bring that down in here. It's got a bit of a reddy tone to it. It's not cool. It's not like a cool toned, darker sort of colour. I'm going to bring that a little bit. Just Stay True, like kind of in here a little bit above where my crease is, so that when I cut it out, there's a little bit of darker, sort of darkness there. I don't know what shimmer colour or what colour to use on top of when I cut the crease. I'll figure it out, but I don't know. Not sure whether to do a gold or stick with the purples. Okay. I'm going to go down to the bottom lash line and I'm going to use Lolly Mama, which is that pinky sort of colour. Then I'm going to get my angled brush, the Morphe M165. I can't read properly, like my eyes are going funny. And I'm actually going to go over to this side and go into this one and maybe a little bit of the black, which is Crazy and Temptress. I'll go into those two because I just want to have some sort of dark line right near the lash line. I'm actually mixing both those together just on the outside. I just realised I didn't even prime my eyelids, so I've heard these particular colours stain. It's something I usually always do, is prime the lid, and I didn't do that this time. I'm going to go into both those colours again, Crazy and Temptress, the dark and the dark plum and the black. And I'm just going to pop some on the outer corner here. Which I don't know whether I really like that look now. I don't like using blacks usually. I'm going into that very first colour, the Positivity. Bring that right down as a really low sort of smoky eye. And that darkest purple that I used, which is Stay True, that one that has a bit of a red tone to it, I'm dipping back into that. I'm just adding more colour on the outer edge over that black because I really don't think I like that black there. It's really nice and bright though, that's for sure. It's certainly making these lenses pop. I do have a discount code for these lenses too, guys. I'll link it down below. I'll put all the info down below if you're interested. Okay, I'm going to go off camera while I cut this crease because I cannot do it on camera. So I will go and I'll be back in a moment. Jeez, this is awesome. Jeffree Star has really got it down pat, and this packaging is so cute. But that white is so strongly pigmented, like it does look weird at the moment, but hopefully it will, the shape that I've done, hopefully it'll pan out. I think I might just go on and shove like the orange on there, to be honest, like, and see how it looks. I can always go over it with something else. My Man, that one, it's not, it's orange, but it's not the brightest of oranges. So I'm just going to get that on my Morphe M213 and see how this goes. Wish me luck, because I don't even know if it's going to match. But definitely pat, not rub, because there is fallout. Okay, I don't know whether I actually like the way that's turned out at all. I think I chose the wrong colour. So I'm going to grab this gold, like glittery shimmer, like a foiled shadow, and I'm going to dig some of that out. And I'm going to spritz that on top of what I've just done with the orange, which, yeah, don't like the look, don't like the way I've cut the crease much at all. In fact, is this even going to come out? I haven't used this one before. It's not even showing. Like, what's wrong with some of these? They're not very... Let me see how it goes with my finger. It's almost like once you rub your finger over these shimmers that they kind of go, you know when they go really shiny? Yeah, it goes on better with your finger for sure. It's going to be hard to get into that little area there that I've created with this weird shaped cut crease. It's certainly not one of the best looks I've done. Yeah, it's not one of the best ones I've done, that's for sure. But that's what it's all about when you're trialing and testing palettes and colours that you're not used to using. Okay, I'm going to go and I'm going to check all these coloured mascaras out and see which coloured mascara would probably be best with this weird ass look. Okay, I finished this eye, and what I had to do, I hated the shape that I did previously of that cut crease. So I basically went over the gold that I put there with these shades, this one and this one mixed, what was it? This one and this one mixed together to just go over that and chop out that shitty bit. And then I put the Durachrome kind of white, like it goes kind of that colour, like a pinky sort of colour, just on the inner corner. And then I added this mascara, which is, what is it, Han Dayan mascara, just from China. And the pigment on these, I mean, they've got the tiniest little brush, but the pigment on these are even better than the Colourpop ones, which I find I don't really get much pigment out of at all. So, well, not with the red anyway. I've got a few colours and they don't really come out that much. So what I'm going to do is going to quickly go and do that eye, and then I'll be right back and I will show you what it looks like with both eyes done. Okay, won't be a moment, guys. Okay, I'm back with all this brightness on my face. I'm not used to wearing colours so bright, but they look pretty, and the ones from the Jaclyn Hill palette, they work really, really well. The mattes are really blendable, vibrant. They do have some kick up, which if you're going to do a look like this, especially with bright colours, do your eyes first because it gets everywhere. Yeah, so yeah, I'm liking the bright colours. It's a matter of playing around with them and seeing what I like to do. So yeah, I'll take a photo of this and insert it either at the beginning or the end or whatever, and the photo will also go to Instagram. So thank you guys for sticking with me through this video. Hopefully I did not bore you, but yeah, it was just me playing around with the palette and seeing what it can do for me. But anyway, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like this video, leave comments, only if you want to. But yeah, see you next time, guys. Bye.